Well, look who I got in my car. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she lovely? You like my new sunglasses? I know they say it's rude to record with sunglasses on, but hey, I don't care. I need to see. And we are on our way to a wedding. It's like an hour and a half away. Yep. So we think we're leaving pretty good time here. We never get to sit down and be alone. Even this past year on the beach, we didn't. The year before, you remember we sat on the beach one day? But we still got to talk. But it was just different this year. I don't remember why we didn't. I don't know. Why didn't we take advantage of that?
Not a kid.
But literally, when I try to talk to her at night, if I don't get her in the window of coming home from work, which she has multiple people that wants to talk to her during that time. But if I don't talk to her during that time, when she gets home, it's like
mass chaos.
It is. And so I'll tell her, I'll say, go in your bathroom, shut the door, and command them to leave.
And I say, okay.
My mama said. She looks awful pretty over there.
Thank you.
So y'all have asked over and over for a Q&A. So that's the reason I set out there and on the Facebook page and on YouTube today. And I said, throw it at us. We're ready. We are ready. I think. Well, some of them have got multiple. So kind of tell who it's from.
Okay.
And then skip around when they've got multiples and go back and forth so we don't, in case we don't get to answer all of them. Okay?
I'm not as funny as Faye Reed.
No, but she's a lot like her. Let me just tell you. She can shut down right with Mama and turn those emotions off where I'm over here going, yeah, I just did one of her yesterday, and I'm telling you, right before we got out of the driveway, she said something, and I think I did a car horn or something. I just left her mouth just a moving.
Yes, I'm not as funny, nor am I as vulgar. So, well, not on here anyway.
Remember, I put your singing on there too.
That's right.
So you better,
Right.
Okay, who's the first one from?
All right, from Dana Woods Garza.
And she lives in Oregon. She's a good friend of mine.
All right, she asked, how long have Ashley and Michael been married?
Good question for you. Because I have to add the date.
I know. We got married in 2007. So this November will be 14 years.
Yeah.
We started dating in 05 and got married in 07.
Yeah, so you wasn't no spring chick.
No.
How old were you when you got married?
26.
7.
No. I was 26.
26.
Michael had just turned 27.
Okay. And then you turned 27 in February, though, if y'all got married in November. So you was almost 27.
Yes.
Which was really good.
Yes, it was very good.
Had a gorgeous wedding. I need to put some clips, some wedding pictures. Had a huge wedding. Do you remember what I said the last count when we closed the book? How many was that?
400 and...
Yeah, almost 500 people. And we fed them. And we fed them at a country club.
Good.
Yeah, they did. And we danced all night.
Yes.
But no liquor. And we got tore apart because we didn't have liquor.
Suzanne, also from Dana, do you have tips on raising a child to love the Lord as Ashley does?
Keep them in church constantly. Our lives then were so organized around church because we had such huge choirs, and they had such a tremendous children's program. And then the youth choir, it's like everybody wanted to grow up and be in the youth choir. And so I have to say to Sarah Glover, who was our youth minister for 40 years, that she helped raise a whole multitude of young people.
A lot of them are on the stage that I sing on now. There's a lot of Summerton kids playing the drums, playing the guitar, and singing.
At your church, at
my church, yes, that grew up in that.
But we also sang in a Southern Gospel group for 5 years, I believe, right at 5 years. From the time she was like 2 to 7. And so we were in church all the time. I believe church is a must. It teaches them structure. And from what I'm hearing, the problems that people are having in schools, if y'all watch Liz, Traditions of the Season, she put out a vlog this week about being totally appalled at what her high school daughter was told. I know the lighting's not good, but she called the principal and everything, so it had to be bad. And she came back and said, no, it was not the birds and the bees talk. It was very perverted and very wrong, and the teacher apologized the next day. So you better have your kids somewhere getting the Word of God. And it's hard for Ashley and them to be there at every service, but they're there most of the time. And their kids are there. And you just, I haven't even told you this. Friday, when on Fridays, I have Riggs all day. He just goes to school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. He said, Gin, we need to go do prayer closet today. That was Wednesday because I picked him up. That's right. And he wanted to go have prayer closet. We never did do that.
Aww.
So I got to. But he said, Gin, we need to go have prayer closet. So as grandparents, I feel like that we're just a double enforcement to them.
Yes.
We should be. So.
Okay. Tina Friesen. Ashley, what are your hobbies? What are hobbies?
Who has time for hobbies?
No, I feel
You don't
like
even have a hobby, do you?
I mean, if I do, I feel like they're real superficial, like helping keep my sanity, like
Working out.
I don't love working out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love to do it, but I need to do it.
Yeah.
And I feel better when I do it.
Yeah.
Spending time. I mean, I love being with my kids and being with my family, but I also love to go on date nights and be with my friends.
And she has a lot of girlfriends that she does girls' nights out with. I guess that would probably be a hobby.
Yes, girls' nights.
I think that keeps her sane. She went last night and had a girls' night.
And actually, Rhett asked me this morning, do you love your friends more than you love us? And I said, absolutely not. But time with my friends keeps me loving y'all the way I should. No, I made sure he knew that it was very important that we have time with our friends. And I said, you know, how I lay down with you every night. I lay down with all of them every night. And I said, I do that every single night because I love you. And that's our time together. And I said, and it's just as important to spend time with my friends as
But
well.
with raising 3 boys, that's in swim, basketball, baseball, church, choir,
And school.
and a lot of e-learning that they've done this past year, and work, and keeping the house, and her laundry is crazy. So there's not much time for DIYs on there. She's not really a DIY person anyway.
No.
I think things will change a lot.
Yeah.
You know, she gets older. Right
I
now,
love to read, but I don't have time to read right now. I need to make more time. I love to shop.
she loves to
I
shop.
love to shop. But again, that ties into friend time.
Well, that's a lot of online.
Well, that's all right. I love Amazon. Is Amazon a hobby?
I think it is. It is at our house.
Okay. Kathy Cox said, can Ashley have any more kids?
Can she, is she, or will she?
Technically, I can, but you have to have a willing husband. No, he would be very willing, but he's good with 3. He says 1 more, I'll put him in the loony bin. Yes, I can, but I've always said that I wanted 3, and 3 is what we have, and I'm very, very thankful for him. I am 40, and so it makes me nervous, but that's not, hey, people are having...
My neighbor, I dropped off diapers to her the other day. They just had their 5th one. She said he was a surprise. Yeah, they've got 3 girls and 2 boys. The coach that lives at the end of my street, and they were out there a while ago, and I said, I told him, you know, that you really wanted a little girl. And she said, well, tell her. I said, well, she's 40. She said, I'm 42.
Well, a girl I work with, she had 3, and they had a surprise, and it was twins. And I said, oh my goodness. I don't
That's
know.
kind of scary.
Yes. So yes, technically I can. We just don't know if we will. Michael's answer's a hard no. Mine's a no.
We'll see. And then it would be a boy.
And it would be a fourth boy that I would love with all my heart.
Yes.
But
We sure would like to buy a few ruffles.
that's right. That's right. Hannah Oliver asked Ashley, what all do you do for fun when you have spare time?
I was
So I
kind of
kind of
sad that.
touched on that a little bit. Spare time is the key.
Yep. Go to weddings with your mama
yeah,
once
that's
a
right.
year, maybe.
Hey, I'll take it. Angela Papp said, what are some of, I guess maybe y'all's, what are some of y'all's favorite childhood memories? What family traditions do you do during the holidays? She asked a couple, so we'll touch on them. Some of your favorite childhood memory, or my favorite childhood.
Like your childhood,
our
us
memories.
together.
Like Mom said, all of our church time. I mean, that was our life.
Choir tours.
Choir tours. All of our memories revolved around something at church. Because at Summerton, we sure knew how to worship hard, but we played hard too, and
Yes,
we had
we
a
did.
great time.
So we would, the adults, the youth would have choir tours, and it would just be awesome. But they loved the adult choir tours probably even better because they got to go with their mamas and daddies, and they didn't have to sing. They got to just swim and play and all that. But now there's nothing that can take the place of the services that they were in and the street ministries that they did in California, New York, and it's just so sad that we don't have that now. It's very, very, very sad. Somebody asked me this week, why didn't I start it?
Oh gosh.
I said, because I'm 65 years old and I did all of that, and that's not my calling. I love teaching, but I would love for it to be back, but it's
our
not.
Church doesn't have a youth choir right now,
Right.
and it's not because who was leading it, does not want to. I think it's just this generation doesn't cherish choirs quite like ours did.
Yeah, a lot of the choirs have.
But there's so many people that were raised in our church that wouldn't be strong vocalists now if it wasn't for
And strong
choir.
Christians.
And strong Christians, yeah. But Mom and I also, I did pageants when I was little, and that we had some fun times.
Oh my gosh, we would raise money, and we only did pageants that had talent with it. So she would do the beauty and the talent. Sometimes you did just talent too, didn't you? Or was it always?
Yeah, no, there was some.
Yeah, but we didn't do it if it was just per se a beauty pageant. We did it so she could show off that voice. But we went to Miami one year. We raised money. Her daddy helped us get some sponsors, and we were at the Fountain Blue, and tremendous memories.
Yes.
That will never be forgotten.
Yes.
But I took her to voice lessons. We took piano lessons. We did dance.
Yeah.
In one point in time, she was taking all 3 lessons.
Yeah.
But we loved it.
Yeah.
We loved it. So the only thing that she holds against me, she says I never got her an agent. Jesus is your agent.
Well, I'm saying if you can find some way to pay me for that. Just get it for her.
She wanted to sing professionally, and she's got the voice to sing it, but I didn't want that world for her. I really didn't.
And Carrie Underwood's world looks pretty good to me.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm pleased with my world too. But all of our little rich pageant friends had agents. Now, mind you, not one of them
was
talented. Famous now.
And they're not. Oh no.
Not one of them.
And they wasn't near as talented as Ashley, but we did the best we could do, and we had a blast doing it.
But now, when we went to Miami, one of the girls, or the girl that crowned, in my division was Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls. She was from Mississippi.
But what about the girl that's in all the Lifetime movies?
That's her. That's
Lacey Shaver.
Yeah, she was Gretchen Wieners on Mean Girls.
Oh, okay.
Lacey Shaver.
Lacey Shaver is in every Hallmark.
Yes, Hallmark
Christmas movie, and Ashley was in the pageant with her. They both got in the top 50, and she won.
No, she crowned that year. She crowned. She had won the year before.
But Ashley got in the top 50.
Top 10.
Top 10. Yes. Top 10 from the United States. It was a national pageant. And she did a Yankee Doodle Dandy with a complete Uncle Sam outfit that I had made for her. Yes, you got the top 10 out of a national pageant. Yep. So, but yeah, Lacey Shaver.
Okay. Deborah Savoy.
Probably.
Do you and your daughter agree on everything?
95%.
Yeah, I'll say for the most part.
95%. There's a few things that we have different opinions on, but We don't argue.
No.
And even if we disagree, she knows how I feel. I know how she feels.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a grown woman now, so the things that we might disagree on, it's her, her choice. But we did not fight with her growing up. It was just really me and her. Her daddy worked 6 days a week. I'm going down to Highway 280, right?
Yeah.
Her daddy worked 6 days a week, and so it was just always kind of me and her. And she was a great child. I mean, we had so much fun together. Now, she had a smart mouth.
I did not.
You did too? Let Mama tell it. Mama is hung up on that one story.
Oh my gosh, about...
It's like there was no other part of life for you but that one story when you kept wanting to watch something on TV.
That's right.
But that's the way it is with Mama right now. There's a lot of one stories.
Yep. No, my smart mouth has came in handy though when I needed to take up for myself as I got older.
Because she's just like me in the way she acts. As a matter of fact, Hillary said the other day we can both chew somebody out without them ever knowing that we're chewing them out. We're pretty dang good at that.
Yeah, got a good...
We're very opinionated, but we're very middle of the road. We don't cuss and rant and do none of that, but we are opinionated and very firm in our beliefs.
But we're not going to force it on you.
No.
You don't want to listen.
No.
We'll graciously tell you how stupid you are.
And why in the world are you not listening to us?
Right.
This is going dark, but it won't be dark when it does that sometimes.
Okie doke. Joan White.
We got interrupted. We had to see boys that had been to the Halloween shop. They had to see their new stuff they got. So what's our next question? Who's it from?
From Joan White.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Ashley, would you share a little about how you lost your weight and your exercise routine?
They didn't want to know that for me. No, I'm so proud of her.
Thank you. No, during the pandemic, I had been seeing where a lot of girls on Instagram were doing this Faster Way to Fat Loss program. And during the pandemic, they ran a healthcare worker special that you could start it for cheaper. And so I was like, well, this is a perfect opportunity. We're at home a good bit more to start it. And basically, it consists of carb cycling, intermittent fasting, and counting your macros. And so it was, kind of complicated at first, but it's a great program and it kind of walks you through it. And then they actually have workouts that you can do alongside the program. But I work out at a gym called Squad.
They whip her butt.
And they whip my butt daily. And just when
her body has changed unlike it ever has before. I mean, because she was so slim when she got married. She had lost a lot of weight. But her body has transformed through the working out.
Yes, I feel like it's definitely toned me more. And
your legs.
Yes, and then with counting the macros and everything was good because I felt like I had done so many fad diets that I had kind of forgotten how to eat because one diet you do that's low carb goes against another diet that you do that's Weight Watchers, and the counting your macros kind of helps you eat all your food groups, your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. And so
you need to teach your mama.
Yes, because the macros are confusing.
Yeah, I never have understood macros.
Well, and I log them on my Fitness Pal, and so that way I can always keep up with them every day. And I don't do great every day, but I still try to do relatively good with it, and then still just doing my workouts because they are very, very hard. But I feel like it's important.
The workouts have really changed.
Yeah.
Losing the weight, but the workouts have been tremendous for her. And I'm just so proud because it's hard to work out with 3 kids.
Yes.
So she's having to squeeze it in when she can. It's a 45-minute workout.
About 45 minutes to an hour.
And it's a butt kicker.
Yes.
It ain't for the weak of heart or the fat old women like me. So.
Hey, there's some old women.
I'd love to be able to go with you because I would be like, even if I couldn't do it, I'd feel comfortable being there.
Yes, it's good. Okie doke. From Teresa Nance, who does Ashley look like the most?
We don't know. We were just discussing it. She is just like me in personality. Well, some. A lot. Mannerisms.
Are a
not
lot.
personality as much.
Yeah.
Mannerisms is just like me. I mean, she says stuff and it's just like coming out of my mouth. But I think she favors my sister. Not totally. She doesn't look like me.
I've got my dad's eyes.
Her dad's got the big almond-shaped eyes with the long eyelashes, and she's got his flat feet.
Yeah.
But other than that, she is her own person. It's crazy.
Yeah, my hair's kind of a mixture of between y'all's. Yeah.
God
short like my grandmother's.
Short like both grandmothers. Yeah. Because I'm 5'8" and you're 5'2".
5'3". 5'3".
5'3".
Give me that in.
I'm tall like my daddy. So, because there's not, it would probably be my sister that I think that you favor a lot.
That's who Michael thinks too.
Does he?
More.
Yeah, because we just took a picture a while ago and she does not look like me. But I'm so glad because she's so pretty.
I wouldn't mind looking like her at all.
She's the perfect blend
yes.
of who she's supposed to be. And that's what I've said so many times, and we've discussed this, even though me and her daddy are divorced and needed to be divorced. You know, divorce is never good, but we tried to do it the right way. We put her first, which is so important. And not saying she didn't get hurt, because you do, but she's handled it well, and he's married now and settled and happy, and so it's just all worked out. But I would marry him all over again, because she is a mixture of us. So
that's right. Tammy Curry asked, are you going to do a fall tour of your home? I don't know if that's to me or you.
Well, I am going to do one. It's just so late. It's done. I just hadn't had the chance to video it. And hers is done in Halloween right now.
Yeah.
Her boys so love Halloween, but I guess I could do one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do one. Of course, she'll be doing a big Christmas one, so.
Yes, but ours is very Halloween. The kids love it. I do not, as much as I love all the Halloween stuff, Mom does not love it. She came in and she said, I need to look at more Jesus in this house.
Just said, plead the blood of Jesus. I hate Halloween decorations.
But I love Halloween decorations.
And her boys love them.
And they do, but now I will not allow any tarot card stuff, no Ouija board
demon
stuff,
figurines, stuff like that.
I don't want that garbage in my house. They got
spiders and they got cobwebs and
have a potion bar.
Yeah, potion bar. So it's not demonic stuff.
No.
It's, I guess, semi-tasteful decorations.
The boys love it.
They do love it. That's where they've been to the Halloween store today. So
yes. I think that's pretty much, at least sharing one question from everybody. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Hannah Oliver asked, what is y'all's favorite devotional book?
Well, you know mine is
what's it called? Prevail
by Susie Larson is my favorite right now, and I bought you one. I bought it, and I gave away 4 at my Bible study. Now I feel bad because the rest of them don't have it, so I'll probably have to break down and buy some. I just love Prevail by Susie Larson, but the Jesus Calling books are good too. And then there's so many good. Oh, the U version on the Apple products has got thousands of devotions in it. The Bible app.
Yes. Somebody at church was telling me about that.
Oh gosh, I teach stuff off that too. So
yeah, the Prevail is probably definitely, and then I love all the Priscilla Shire, the Power of a Praying Wife.
Oh, and then I saw you had the 15 minutes alone with God. I bought me one of those.
I love that one too.
Yes.
I usually go back and forth between that and my Prevail.
Yeah, I bought me one after I saw yours the other day.
It's really good.
Yeah, 15 minutes alone with God. I don't remember who it's by.
I can't either, but
I got it off of Amazon. It was really good. Yeah. Okay, got a few more?
Yes.
I know that Dana had a couple of questions on hers.
She said, Ashley, do you and Michael do Bible study time with the boys? So we try to do a devotion every night. Sometimes we do good and sometimes we fail. We probably do need to do more true Bible study because we've got the books to do it.
Yeah, I've bought y'all several books too.
But now the devotion books, that's what we use, is some of the ones that Mom has bought, and then I've bought a couple. There's a lot of really good ones. I try to do
it's kind of like trying to lasso cats.
It is. And even Reed, who is my deepest, well, actually Reed and Rhett both are pretty spiritual now. Like they like learning about that kind of stuff. But when you sit them down and try to do a devotion, I mean, they every night. Like I said, there's some nights that I turn the TV on and set the
and then
timer.
Ashley, like she said, she lays down with them too, and
Yes.
she prays with them, and she talks with them and stuff. That's really a special time that
Kind
she
of our
has with
time,
them.
and I'll lay down with them for as long as they'll let me.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And I tell them I'm gonna kiss on them till they're
That's
40
right.
years old.
Joan White asked, "How is your friend whose husband passed away?"
Well, today is their birthdays,
Yes.
the twins' birthdays.
Today is their birthday.
41?
41. And
That don't even seem real.
we have been best friends since they were 8.
Mhm.
We were 8, and so I actually just told her again the other day just how remarkably proud I was of her, because I know she don't feel like she's been strong, but she has been so strong.
She
but
has.
she reality has hit,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of firsts right now.
Mhm.
Her first birthday without him
Yep.
is today. They're actually in Mississippi with his family, and that was her first trip to Mississippi. So without him, they went for a family member's birthday, and so a lot of firsts that have been extremely hard, and
It's gonna be hard for a long time.
yeah, but she knows. The thing is even when she can't exactly feel it or is having a bad day, she knows where her strength comes from, and I feel like she's leaned on the Lord before, but it's made her lean on it
Oh, yeah.
even more.
I text her about every other day and tell her how much I love her. I just text her all the time too. She needs to hear that a lot.
Yep. So
It's heartbreaking for this mama right here. It's hard for me. Well, this dadgum thing fell. Then Ashley had to pee, and I like to have my tank on full, even
me
though.
too.
Oh, you're such a liar. Liars don't go to heaven. What did you get? Big chewy nerds? Are they good?
Oh my gosh, I
Are they?
love them. They are so my candy of joy.
But anyway, we were talking about Leslie.
Mhm.
We all know she's got a long road ahead of her, but she's got an awesome army behind her. Was that about all the questions?
Deborah Savoy said,
Mhm.
"What is your favorite gospel singer or
Mm.
group?" Gosh,
I bet it's me, isn't it?
it is Suzanne Light and the Lightettes. Gosh, I love all the who were the big? I keep wanting to say Highlands Worship. I'm having a complete brain fart.
Are you talking about
Hillsong.
Hillsong?
Like the Hillsong, and then
Hillsong's going through some stuff right now. Yeah. Gotta keep them out of the ditch.
I love just basically all the
And
praise
Elevation
worship.
does.
Elevation,
Mhm.
yes.
Even though it may not be our particular pick of churches, they have some really good music coming out of it. So
Carrie Job, phenomenal.
I tend more to like particular songs than I do artists.
Me too.
Jason Crab, I love me some Jason Crab
Me too.
music. Oh, this is Zero
Oh,
Coke
that's
Cherry.
mine. But you can have it. I'll drink that one.
I like the cherry. I was so excited.
So do I.
Here, you can have it. I'll drink, here.
I'll drink the regular one.
I'll drink the regular
I'll
one.
drink the regular one.
Okay. I'm driving your butt to the wedding.
That's right. That's right. But no, I just love basically all the
Praise and worship. We
praise
just
and
love
worship
praise and
that's out
worship
right
music.
now.
And we like black gospel too. And we like Pentecostal gospel.
Yep.
And we like Southern gospel. And Brooklyn Tab.
Yes.
Choir
Brooklyn
music.
Tab is
We love
probably
that,
Some of my favorite choir.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, I have no idea how long this is going to be, but I think we hit some of their questions.
At least
didn't
some
we?
of their questions. Yeah, let me make sure we didn't miss a really good one while you're.
And I told them we had a surprise, so we'll go ahead and tell them. They all thought you were pregnant. You want to tell them what your newest surprise
yes.
is?
So I am actually leaving my job at Children's. I've been with the Heart Program through UAB.
I've never told them exactly where you were.
Children's in the cardiac ICU there. That's where I've been for 13 years. But the past 3 years I've been doing just PRN with a plastic surgeons group here in Birmingham. And a few weeks ago they reached out to me and let me know that they needed, or would I be interested in ever leaving the hospital and joining them part-time. my full time, but part time. And I prayed and prayed and prayed about it and thought about it, fasted, couldn't get any clarity on it, and then just finally it's kind of like a light bulb went off that I just...
Well, it's actually the day you fasted, the very next day.
Yep. And so I have decided to leave what I've known for so long in nursing, but to go with this new group. But it's not a new group because I've worked with them some, and they're just a great group of people.
So she already knows them. She knows what she's going into.
And so I love the Heart Babies. Will always be dear to my heart, but it's
very hard.
It's very hard, and it has been kind of nice to see something, just a totally different avenue.
Plus, we're going to get a discount on plastic surgery.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm getting my eyes done.
So, but like I said, just going to work with a great group of people. But I'm leaving a great group of people.
Yeah.
At Children's of Alabama. So that's very, very hard. It's a great unit, but I'm excited. It'll be a change of pace. The shifts will be shorter. I am picking up one extra day. But it'll just be a totally different...
She'll be able to be home in time to see the boys play ball on those days. No getting snowed in at the hospital. No holidays at all.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the schedule. She does the scheduling for the whole unit she's in now. So it's going to be a big change.
Yeah. So it's exciting,
it came about with prayer, though.
Yes, it did. And it's hard because all the hospitals are going through change right now. And it was definitely hard to leave. But I feel good about my decision. And
once she made it.
Once I made it.
She was kind of just difficult to begin with. So we were all just because she gave up some things to get some other things. So, but hey, there she comes. Oh, that's a dummy. Citizen observer. She got many tickets through here on her 3 years at Auburn. So that we're going that direction. So anyway, this is probably long. And I think we did pretty good.
I think so.
Yeah.
I hope we were entertaining.
Not near as entertaining as Mother.
No.
You never once said it scared the liver out of it. or any of those little words.
My fart flicker.
My fart flicker. All right, guys, we're on our way to a wedding. If we get a chance, might put a picture of the beautiful bride in here. She is drop dead gorgeous. As beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. So, but we're excited to get off and have some time together. So, it's been good. Maybe we'll do this again in 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta show y'all my sexy shirt. Has no shoulder over here. So
she didn't know it when she bought it.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, you did know it?
I did know it. I did know it.
You didn't know it.
No, I did know it. I had to put some bronzer on that white shoulder. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? We have a mutual admirers club between the two of us.
That's right.
All right, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.